Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe, forward into battle, see his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by every foe, that will not tremble on the brink of any earthly woe, that will not murmur or complain beneath a chastening rod, but in the hour of grief or pain will lean upon its God. A faith that shines more bright and clear when tempests rage without, that when in danger knows no fear, in darkness feels no doubt. Lord, give us such a faith as this, and then whatever may come, we'll taste and hear the hallowed bliss of an eternal home. A charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a never-dying soul to save, and fitted for the sky, to serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will. Arm me with jealous care, as in thy sight to live, and o thy servant, Lord, prepare a strict account to give. Help me to watch and pray, and on thyself rely. Assured if I my trust betray, I shall forever die. Rise up, O men of God, have done with lesser things. Give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O men of God, his kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and end the night of wrong. Rise up, O men of God, the church for you doth wait. Her strength unequal to her task, rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod. As brothers of the Son of Man, rise up, O men of God. Good evening. Let's edify one another this evening, shall we? It is indeed good to be back with you this evening, and hopefully my audio is all right. I guess I should check that. I hope you've all had a good day. Hmm. I better check my audio. Yes, yes, yes. And there's CJ. Hello, CJ.
Hello, how was your day?
Long.
Long, huh? Yeah, it's good.
All right.
I think your microphone might be going bad. It's good now, but it's been bad more than it is good lately.
It's more than likely my cord.
Yeah, I could see that.
The cord. Because this microphone has, well, an odd, the micro USB port, as well as the USB port. So those micro USB ports are funky, especially on the cords. And the way that this particular cord is, yeah, anyhow, yes, my day has been long. Um, it is, of course, hunt week. So I'm very busy during the hunt week. I have on Sunday, I usually, we obviously primarily focus upon God. And then after worship, we head out to the field. So it has been long and it has been cold. We had a whopping 12-degree high, plus the wind, which made it not so 12-degree high.
It's been cold here, I'll tell you what.
What?
Levi,
Well, if we want to entertain, Eileen, if we want to entertain conjectures, that would be one thing. But stupidity conjectures, that's another. If God can do anything, then of course. But the question remains, why would he?
probably more of a God can make a micro God can microwave a burrito that so
Yeah,
hot
you're
that
messing that one up.
he won't eat it. And I don't know why God would need to microwave a burrito. God can cook a burrito. Anyway.
I mean, no, I mean, let's be honest. Um, God can do anything. God is all powerful. So why would he? The question not is can he, but why would he? There is such a thing as being a stupid or an abuse of power. How do I want to put it? Um, a chaotic use of power. God's not the author of confusion. He's not the author of chaos. Wrong. Like I said, it's not that he can't do it. Why would he do it? And you have the wrong word there. It's not omniscient, which means all knowing, it's all powerful. The question is not that whether or not he can microwave a burrito so hot that he cannot eat it. It's actually that he will not eat it. But here again is the problem. Why would he? Especially when he doesn't even have to microwave. All he has to do is create a burrito.
God probably looks at us and says, "What slop are they putting in their bodies?"
Well, I don't know. I mean, burritos. That's not slop.
What I'm talking about,
I mean, come on, tacos, burritos,
what I'm talking about,
most
like
excellent food here now. Come on.
me microwaving the frozen things. That's kind of uh, heart attack waiting to happen. But God knows how much I can cook and how
See,
much they
I
can.
love these drive-bys. They come in here, throw out what they think is a stunning and logistical win, and then they go away. Never wanting to um, actually talk and finish it out.
I
Now,
know.
you know, Eileen's gone.
Yeah.
She threw out what she thought was an absolute proof that God is not there. God is not God, and then left. Um, it's like no, it's not a question of whether or not God can or cannot do this. It's a question of why would He? If He is an all-powerful God, then absolutely He can microwave a burrito so hot that He would not eat it. And you see, that's the whole problem. Grammatically, you have the wrong word. It's not cannot eat it, would not eat it. Um, I mean, I've microwaved burritos so hot that I would not eat it. Not that I cannot eat it, that I would not eat it. It was too hot. I had to let it cool down. And of course, then there's the ones that you microwave to the point of where they are just hard as rocks. You've totally fried everything in there to the point of where they're basically lava. Not lava. What's the word for it? What's that lava rock?
You, you
If you
know,
were to actually even be able to open them, they would look like they were, they're so porous, they're like lava rocks.
if Eileen wanted to really think it, I don't have an answer for this one. The Hebrews 6 passage, uh, it's impossible for God to lie. That's kind of the same thing. I'm like, God can do anything,
God can
and
do anything,
He can.
absolutely anything. And that's why he has limited himself to not doing stupid things like microwaving a burrito so hot that he couldn't eat it. He wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Besides, let's think about it. I mean, here's the creator of the universe. He could definitely take a marshmallow, stick it on the end of a stick, and put it over the sun.
Uh, uh,
Sam, good morning.
I feel like this is part of the irreverent babble.
A
That
lot
the
of it is.
questions like so.
They these are part of those gotcha questions that they
Yeah.
think it's similar to the thief on the cross, and they think that, oh, gotcha, ha, can God create a stone so heavy that he cannot lift it? Can God microwave a burrito so hot that he wouldn't could not even eat it? Well, the point of it is why would he? He's not stupid. Okay, this is the whole point about it. God is not stupid. He's omniscient. He's all knowing. Yes, he's powerful enough to do that. He's just not stupid enough to do that. That's the difference. That's why I call them, conjectures of stupidity. So, this particular question is a conjecture of stupidity. And thus, it comes out, like I said, to be a gotcha question, but they don't want to stick around to actually carry on a conversation about it. And this is not the right word. If he can microwave it so hot that he can't eat it, then he can't eat it. And by not being able to eat it, he is therefore not omniscient. That's wrong. He's not all powerful. The problem is that it's a conjecture and stupidity. God is omniscient and all powerful. He is powerful enough to do it. He's just not stupid enough to do it. Unlike a lot of his creation. I'm talking about a lot of us guys. And don't claim that you have never put it into the microwave for too long, or not put it in the microwave for too long, and forgotten about it until it was too late, because we have.
So, I think a couple weeks ago I had, the circular pizzas that you put in the microwave?
What, you mean pizzas?
Well, like, yes, they're not hot pockets.
You mean calzones?
No, it's a deep dish personal circular pizza. They're like,
A personal pizza,
yeah,
personal pan pizza,
but they're
but
not.
it's a pizza.
It's not even that big. It's smaller than a personal, bigger than a. Anyways, I'm missing my own point here.
It's still a pizza, but it's still a pizza,
Yeah,
CJ.
yeah, pizza. Uh, I put it in, I put two of those things in. They were frozen, so I thought, yeah, 7 minutes would be fine. So I go do laundry and I come back and I smell
What's
smoke.
that smell?
I'm like, why is there burning? And turned out I burnt it like it was black. I don't think that,
Tasty and crunchy.
I don't think that was good at all for my microwave. So
So I
that
remember we're doing. Let's get off the pizza now. Let's go. Especially
that
since now you do not deserve your man card. You have ruined your pizza.
that's how stupid us humans are.
Bread, pasta, ketchup. Create choose some meat. Cheese some meat. Yep. Anyway, we're in the Tabernacle Hymns, Volume 4. No, number 4. Tabernacle Hymns, number 4. As we continue our journey through here, we are ready picking up with number 241, written by Cecil F. Alexander, composed by George C. Stebbins. Never come across this one before, but it sounds pretty interesting. There is a green hill far away. 4 stanzas and the chorus. There is a green hill far away, without a city wall, where the dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all. Oh, dearly, dearly has he loved, and we must love him too, and trust in his redeeming blood, and try his works to do. Verse 2. We may not know, we cannot tell, what pains he had to bear, but we believe it was for us he hung and suffered there. Verse 3. He died that we might be forgiven, he died to make us good, that we might go at last to heaven, saved by his precious blood. Okay, your meter's a little bit wrong there, Cecil. Verse 4. There was no other good enough to pay the price of sin. He only could unlock the gates of heaven and let us in. Oh, dearly, dearly has he loved, and we must love him too, and trust in his redeeming blood, and try his works to do.
Alright, I'll be judging you on this one. I know this one.
You do?
Yep,
Well, I have never sung it. Would you care to?
sure. Number. Oh no, let me look it up.
There is a green hill far away, without a city wall, where the dear Lord has crucified, who died to save us all. Oh, dearly, dearly was he loved, and we must love him too, and trust in his redeeming blood, and try his works to do. A little off on that.
There is a green hill far away, with with within a city wall, where the dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all. What?
What book are you in?
656 in the praise to the Lord.
6:15 and praise for the Lord.
656.
Oh wow. Okay. You know why this is different?
Why?
This one is composed by William Horsley in 1830. The one I've got in my book is composed by George C. Stebbins,
Ah,
and so they're a different tune. And the one in this book has a chorus, and the one in Praise for the Lord does not.
oh, let's see. Why you want me to sing the version
Go
I?
ahead and sing the one here, verse 2.
Oh, you want me to sing the one there?
Yeah, sing the one you know.
We may not know, we cannot tell what pain he had to bear, but we believe it was for us. He hung and suffered there.
Your
There
tune's off.
was what?
Your tune is off.
Mm,
There was no other we. Let's hear. There was no other good enough to to pay the price for sin. He only could unlock the gate of heaven and let us in. You got see. It's interesting because you are actually marrying both tunes together.
Huh.
It's fascinating because part of what you're singing is actually from the George C. Stebbins. Oh, dearly, dearly. Oh, wow. Verse 4 in here is the chorus
Yeah.
from.
That's how I learned it. Da, 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 da.
It's cool because, the tempo that you're singing it is George C. Stebbins,
Huh.
but it's not William Horsley's.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
That's
It's
all I
cool.
got.
It's cool because you learned it. Did you learn it at camp or did you learn it at church?
I learned it at church's thing. We used. Now I'm interested. That congregation uses hymns for worship. I'm wondering if that's a different composition.
Alicia or Ezra.
Cecil Alexander, 1848. Is that this one? Yeah, I guess it is.
Cecil F. Alexander wrote the words.
Arranged by Dane K. Shepard.
No, that's a third. That's a totally.
Oh,
Give
that's what
me
I'm
the right book.
thinking. There we go. Yeah, yeah, this is the notes look right. So, sorry to get you off your journey here, but this is cool.
No, this is fascinating. I mean,
I,
totally fascinating.
I found the one I know if you want me to say it. That one's copyrighted in 1995. It
Uh,
was arranged in 1995.
so that's a much newer arrangement.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. So I let it wrong. Oh, well, on that one Sunday, nobody knew it.
No
So,
wonder nobody knew it. And interestingly enough, in this book, it's not there.
really?
Mm-hmm.
What his, what edition do you have for uh that hymns for worship?
Much older than yours. Good evening, Reba.
1987?
Mine's copyrighted in. Well, I don't know what that's copyrighted. Um, but this one was printed in 1990. When was yours printed?
1987 copyright. Printing 1995.
Okay, 1987, but this was printed in 1990. I see it there. It's copyrighted 1987, but printed in 1990. So this one's 5 years older than yours.
Okay, well, I found the one I know. Actually, I'll be helpful for you. And if you want,
There is a green hill far away, without a city wall, where the dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all. Oh, dearly, dearly has he loved, and we must love him too, and trust in his redeeming blood, and try his work to do. We may not know, we cannot tell what pains he had to go bear, but we believe it was for us he hung and suffered there. Oh, dearly, dearly has he loved, and we must love him too, and trust in his redeeming blood, and try his works to do. He died that we might be forgiven. He died to make us good, that we might go at last to heaven, saved by his precious blood. Oh, dearly, dearly has he loved, and we must love him too, and trust in his redeeming blood, and try his works to do. There was no other good enough to pay the price of sin. He only could unlock he only could unlock the gate of heaven and let us in. I did it off again. Of heaven and let us in. Oh, dearly, dearly has he loved, and we must love him too, and trust in his redeeming blood, and try his works to do. There, that's close. Not exact on the ending, especially.
I sent you a picture of the one I'm looking at.
Yeah. See, that one, as you said, is an arrangement by, is it Diane or Dane or
Yeah, Dane.
Dane K. Shepherd, using a traditional tune, which um, you're running 6/4 time. There is a green hill far away, without a city wall, where our dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all. Yeah, I wonder what traditional tune they're dealing with. It's not exactly the one in Praise for the Lord, and it's definitely not the one from
Yeah,
George C. Evans. Interesting. But I do like the song.
I do too. It's a good Lord Supper song.
I do like that song.
And it's, well, I guess, depends on which one you look at. I was about to say, it is old enough uh, to do a hymn study on. But,
The words are old enough,
yeah.
and like you said, dependent upon the tune, If you use the one in Praise for the Lord, it's definitely one that you can use you can show. Um, I don't know when George C. Stebbins did his version, so this one may also be. Um, but either way, the words are still there. The words you can still use.
Yeah, I may not be able to sing it the way I know it.
Well, I mean, you could sing it, but whether or not you can show the
Sheet music.
sheet music is
Yeah,
like I said, if you can learn the one in Praise for the Lord, you could sing it, you could show it. There is a green hill far away, without a city wall, where the dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all. We may not know, we cannot tell what friends he had to bear. Yeah, you can figure that one out. Song number 242 is one that we know, written by Sarah F. Adams, arranged by Lowell Mason. Lowell Mason is a very unique character because he was one of the first Americans to offer a primer, if you will, for music in the educational system. His primer, um some people would look at that and say primer, but his primer on music was what was kind of the standard for musical um, education during a lot of America's growth in education um, in the pioneer days, not just the pioneer days, not particularly the pioneer days, I should say, in the pioneering days of American education, like as in the growth of the educational system in America. Um, from as we grew from the one-room schoolhouse up into what is our current education system nowadays, we outgrew it a long time ago. But Lowell Mason was like the father of American music theory and music system. Um, so it's interesting to see this as as what he arranged this. He did quite a number. Um, it's also something of fascinating to note how much the Bible played in American education, um, whether you're dealing with the dame schools all the way to our one-room schoolhouse. Uh, we began with the dame schools in American education system, where we went from essentially homeschooling by the pioneers to the dame schools, where an old woman, as it were, a dame, one who had long since past her prime for caring for the house, old and stuff, would actually be sitting there teaching the children, usually of a family and then of neighboring children as well, um, how to do their reading and their writing. Uh, she used primarily a book or a tool called the Horn Book. It was a set of writing that was uh, done onto a usually a cow's horn, which was in overlaid onto a piece of wood. So they would take a piece of wood and have some like writing. I think it was, if I remember how this was made, and they would overlay that with a horn, so it would not be with cattle horn, so it would not perish. Uh, and you would find such things as your ABCs on this particular horn book. Now, eventually, they went to the McGuffey readers and things of that nature. Um, but your ABCs would be using biblical principles within them, uh, often of a very Calvinistic leaning, but be that as it may, that's how they learned um, their ABCs. For example, A is for Adam, for in Adam all sinned, or for in Adam sinned all, or something to that effect. I can't remember it exactly, but and it would go through the letters. So that horn book would have the ABCs all the way, on it, and she would teach the young children how to read from that horn book. And then they went, like I said, to the McGuffey readers, and would progress from the Dame school, eventually going to the public school, the one room schoolhouse, where they would employ in uh, in the early days. It would be generally a young man, unwed, and then eventually to the as time progressed, to young women or young men, uh, men actually, young women or men. Um, Men, it could be anyway, any at any age. Women, it was up until the time that they got married, and you can see some of that going on through like the writing of Laura Ingalls Wilder and things like that. But Lowell Mason was one of those who wrote a music primer for schools, and so this is fascinating that he arranged this particular song number 242 in this book, written by Sarah F. Adams, entitled Nearer, My God, to Thee. Nearer, my God, to Thee, nearer to Thee, acknowledge me a cross that raiseth me. Still all my song shall be nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer, my God, to
We,
thee.
we,
Nearer to thee. Lo, like a wanderer, the sun gone down, darkness be over me, my rest a stone. Yet in my dreams shall be nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer to thee. There let the way appear, steps unto heaven. On that thou sendest me, in mercy give. Angels to beckon me, nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer to thee. Then with my waking thoughts, bright with thy praise, out of my stony griefs, Bethel I'll raise, so by my woes to be nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer, Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. Lord, if on joyful wing, cleaving the sky, sun, moon, and stars forgot, upwards I'll fly. Still all my song shall be, nearer, my God, to thee, nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. It is a little bit faster paced than what we normally sing it. I'm wondering, now I got to go look at it. I'm wondering if the one we sing is by Lowell or if it's by someone else. Because I think we're holding a lot more notes in the one that we normally sing. 450. It is by Lowell Mason. But this one in this book, in Praise for the Lord, actually holds. Okay, it has half notes and it runs a 4/4 time, whereas this one's running 6/8 time. That's interesting. So they're running two different timings, and they're running with different notes. For example, the first note here, nearer, nearer, my God, to thee. In Praise for the Lord at 4/4 time is a half note, and then a dotted quarter note. In Tabernacle Hymns, it's a dotted quarter note, then a quarter note. So it's not held nearly as long. Everyone knows number 243 in Tabernacle Hymns because it is perhaps the most widely known song in the world. What would you say is the most widely known song in the world, CJ?
Amazing Grace.
You nailed it. You nailed it. This one only uses 4 verses, which, the actual song has 6, at least 6, if not 8.
So do you look at the dates to see which one's like the original? Is that how you
Well,
the
the Tabernacle Hymns doesn't actually offer dates.
Oh.
Praise for the Lord does. On certain ones, Tabernacle Hymns does. For example, the next one, 244, actually has a copyright of 1926. So it'll actually put that underneath the song. But Amazing Grace doesn't have any dates. Reba says, Amazing Grace was my thoughts too. But this number 243 here has 4 verses, whereas the original has about 6, as I said, maybe perhaps 8. But here are the 4 it has. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear once my fears relieved, how precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've known been there 10,000, I did it wrong again. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Boy, that was a total mess up. I love it when that happens. Number 244, as I said, has a copyright of 1926. So it was also written by C.H. Morris. You might remember him from being the, I guess that was a few songs ago. Yeah, quite a few songs ago, evidently. What was the last one we sang by him? I need to actually tape in a couple of these pages. It's so old. Oh wow. Okay. Usually C.H. Morris, he writes the words, and then his wife, Mrs. C.H. Morris, fancy that, does the tune for him, composes the tune. Wow. It's been quite a while since we did hers. Did theirs. Okay, then. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, this one's C.H. Morris, written, composed by Mrs. C.H. Morris, known as Nearer, Still Nearer. Number 244. Nearer, still nearer, close to thy heart. Draw me, my Savior, so precious thou art. Fold me, oh, fold me close to thy breast. Shelter me safe in that haven Shelter me safe in that haven of rest. Nearer, still nearer, nothing I bring, not as an offering to Jesus my King. Only my sinful, now contrite heart, grant me the cleansing thy great blood doth impart. Grant me the cleansing thy blood doth impart. Nearer, still nearer, Lord, to be thine. Sin with its follies I gladly resign. All of its pleasures, pomp and its pride, give me but Jesus, my Lord, crucified. Give me but Jesus, my Lord, crucified. Nearer, still nearer, while life shall last, till safe in glory my anchor is cast. Through endless ages, ever to be nearer, my Savior, still nearer to thee. Nearer, my Savior, still nearer to thee. Hopefully, prayerfully, you have been edified through our time together tonight. I know that it has been fun, uplifting, encouraging for me. I love going through these songs. A lot of them I knew tonight. One or two I didn't. And thankfully, CJ was here to kind of give me a direction for the tune of one of those that we didn't know. And anyway, as I said, hopefully you've been edified, drawn closer to God through our time together. That way, whether we wake tomorrow to serve God here on this earth, or we wake tomorrow to serve God up there where we all long to be, because, CJ's mic's still activated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Have the privilege, the pleasure, and the honor of being, for I'll see you then. God bless your walk with Him. I love you all, and have a blessed evening.